Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Coming back to you with another unboxing video, unbagging video. This is an online auction package I got out of some Canadian auction house up in Ontario. And so I think most of this stuff is foreign or Canadian. Usually they'll indicate US, but sometimes they call it foreign and there'll be a US coin in there, or a bunch of US coins in there, because it's foreign to them. It's like the Canadian stuff's foreign to us. Anyway, there is a bag. There was a tray in this particular lot. There was a tray of foreign coins, and I recognized a number of them. There is 2 mint sets that were on the tray, and those are right here. So I went ahead and put some bids on this lot as a result of kind of knowing what some of the stuff was. Sometimes it's tough to tell exactly what you're going to get from the picture without doing a lot of research. And you know, on a little auction like this, where maybe the same price that you'd spend on one of the online precious metal sites for, I don't know, like like 2 ounces of silver or something. If I see something that looks equivalent to that, I'll go ahead and put a bid in for that amount, and that's what I did here. So what we have here is a 1966 Canadian mint set, 66. These are 80% silver this year, and so you've got a quarter, a half, a dime, and a dollar. The Canadian mint sets come with a silver dollar as well through 67 at 80% silver, which is pretty cool because it means that there's 1.1 ounces of silver in that mint set. So unlike the US mint sets that have a fraction of that, these contain a pretty good amount of silver. And this is the same thing here. This is a 64 commemorative, but same silver content. There's another set there. It's got Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and then coat of arms and sailboat and an elk, beaver, different things like that on the other sides. So I knew couldn't get hurt too bad putting a bid in, not knowing what all this was. I did not see this. So I don't know if they picked this up from the bank back in the 70s maybe, and they were packaged like this, out of the, pulled them out of the mint set and gave them as a commem. But this is the 67 commemorative $1, which is the Canadian flying goose on one side, and then on the face of the coin it has Queen Elizabeth II again. This is a business strike, and this coin's 80%, and I believe 24, or I want to say 24 or 26 grams, so based on a 31.1 gram troy ounce. So pretty much got my money back on this just on those, and then there's these other items in there. So this is Oktoberfest dollar. This is probably, and it expires Halloween of 73. So this is a dollar that you could use at Oktoberfest. I wonder if this is silver. Tough to tell. Let me see if I can. Yeah, a little bit of a ring to it, actually. I'm gonna have to research this one, but that's what it looks like on one side. It's an Oktoberfest 73, and on this side, Kitchener Waterloo Oktoberfest. Value $1 at Kitchener Waterloo. Here's Joseph Howe Festival 1975. Commemorative dollar, good for $1 in Halifax. Expires October 75. Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm gonna leave this one in the package. You can kind of see it well enough through there. And then on the face of this token, this one I recognize right out of the gate. So this is a 50-cent piece from the same year as the 67. So they had animals in 67 as the commemorative on the back of the Canadian set. So the 67 had the goose on the back of the dollar, and it had a howling wolf on the back of the half, and that's at 80%. At a later date they changed them to 50%, but See some interesting toning on there. It looks like maybe somebody had a piece of tape across the front of that or something to that effect. This is also silver, silver coin. This is a 67 Kennedy. This would be foreign to the Canadian that was saving this, recognized it as silver, put it in his collection. These are 40 percenters. Republic of Portugal, 91, 200 escudos. I don't know if the insert is silver on this, but I'll look into that coin as well. This was in the bag. 200 escudos, Portugal. Another Portuguese, 88, 50 escudos. I think these are non-silver Portuguese coins. It's 20 escudos, also Portuguese. And this is also an 88. So maybe somebody picked this up on their travels. It's a 77. So it's 1977, Elizabeth II. Pretty amazing scrolling with the crown and everything on there. I'll look this up, find out what it is. This is 100th anniversary Canadian Trust. It says in 2064, when Canada Trust Huron Erie begins its 3rd century of service to Canadians, Coin Expert believes 1967 silver dollars will be worth $1,000. You know, that is pretty cool. That is a pretty cool collectible. If you read that, what this will be worth. And now that's only 50 years from now. But 50 years ago when this came out, they said, you know, that silver dollar would be worth $1,000. So we shall see. That will probably occur in my lifetime if I live to be a very old man, which I plan to do. And that went flying out of there. So now we see where the tape came from. So this is the rest of the set. So they didn't have the mint storage. So what they did is they taped the rest of the set in plastic with this tape and tried to create their own mint set here. So that's going in the trash along with the plastic bag. And what you see is that we now have a full 67. This had the rabbit on the nickel. It had a loonie, I believe is what that is, on cent. It had a fish on the back of the dime. So you've got all animals on the back of these. So, and then you've got the 67, and then the only one that they packaged up in this separate little holder, probably because of the amount of silver in it and the value. But there is basically a full set there laid out. So that's interesting. Now, and there is Constitutio on the front. There's 3 ladies. This would be a 74 5-franc Swiss coin. Very cool. And finally, we've got one more bag of goodies here. And first thing off the top I recognize in their foreign collection is an 81 Jefferson. So I've got, again, some U.S. coins foreign to them. Here we go. Here's a 67, 25 cent with the panther or mountain lion, I believe, on there, and the queen on that side. That is a quarter from the set. So now we have the full set. Queen Elizabeth II, and it's spelled out. That's pretty interesting. It says Queen Elizabeth II, all spelled out like that. Most of the time they just put the Roman numeral 2. This is a British Caribbean Territories Eastern Group 1964 2-cent coin. Really interesting. I've never seen one of those before. That's pretty cool. It's a large 2-cent coin too. It's about the size of a $50. Let's see here. We've got, what I paid for this lot in silver value. It was a little bit of a gamble to, not be able to see all the coins that you're buying, but I knew that, again, the value of these two sets is what drew me in, and the rest were all foreign. So I'll probably post up a lot of the foreign coins for sale instead of, trying to trade them in, see if there's any numismatic or collectible value. And the silver, will go in the stack. This right here, so paying spot price for silver, getting the rest of this stuff for free. So if we sell it, we'll make a profit and bring our costs down. So until next time, remember to like and subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Well, guys, I decided I'd do a little research before closing out here. Both of these are nickel, but they're listed on Numista on the website, Numista. So I was able to find them. They are 33 millimeter diameter and 14 gram. So interesting coat of arms from Halifax on the back of this one. That's what that is. And it's like a waitress carrying some steins and some dancers on that one. So anyway, nickel tokens, collectible tokens that were in the pot there. And it looks like what this is a 25 pence 1977 silver jubilee commemorative from Great Britain. This is copper nickel, I believe, and so there is a proof that is sterling. I will check the weights on these and see if they match up, unless they weigh the same, which I can't imagine, but that they would, because the metal weights are different. But anyway, believed to be a clad coin, but a pretty cool commemorative and interesting. It has no face value listed on the coin, so it's 25 pence. But you would have to know the coin to know that. And so pretty interesting and a little bit of an anomaly for those of us here in the US that are used to seeing denominations. So anyway, I think that about covers it as far as items of interest in this lot. And if you got any questions or you got any comments or you see anything that catches your eye that requires a comment or deserves a comment, please post it up and I'll catch you guys next time.